In this lecture, we are going to replicate the HTML file with PHP. It's not required, but it's a great opportunity to learn what's happening behind the scenes. Let me show you what I mean. On the home page, I'm going to view the page's source. Do you remember the last time we viewed this page? The contents of the index.php file was returned by WordPress. This time, WordPress has returned dozens of tags and classes. By using full site editing, WordPress will help us with some basic starter content that is required for a fully functioning theme. Prior to full site editing, we would be writing every single line of code to produce this template. Rather than waste time, this process has been expedited for us, which is great. But what's happening behind the scenes? How is WordPress generating those extra HTML tags? Why is it generating additional content? It's not bloated code, I promise. The content produced by WordPress is very important. To give you a better idea, this is the code WordPress uses to generate our page. Initially, it may seem intimidating, but I promise it's not. We have two options at our disposal. We can proceed to work on our theme, or we can study the template produced by WordPress. In my opinion, studying the template is the best option for two reasons. Firstly, it allows us to practice PHP. Secondly, it gives us insight into how WordPress builds pages. This information might come in handy for extending the base template. It'll make more sense as you progress through the course. For those reasons, we will recreate the base template that surrounds the index.html file. The code is going to look exactly the same as this image. To get started, we'll need to switch back to classic site editing. In the templates directory, let's rename the index.html file to something random. The file name doesn't matter. As long as it's not called index.html, we're good to go. If WordPress can't find an index.html file, it'll fall back to the index.php file. We're going back to classic site editing so that we can start from scratch. Once we've got a good grip on the technical details, we'll switch back to full site editing. In the following lecture, let's get started with recreating the index template.